Cinderella. Once upon a time, in a quiet little village, there lived a kind and beautiful girl named Cinderella. She lived with her stepmother and two stepsisters, who were anything but kind. They made Cinderella do all the chores, scrubbing floors, washing dishes, and cleaning up after. Then while they lounged around in fancy dresses, Cinderella never complained. She would sing to the birds and talk to the mice in the attic. They were her only friends, and they loved her gentle heart. One day, an invitation arrived from the royal palace. The king was hosting a grand ball for his son, the prince, who was searching for someone to marry. Every young lady in the kingdom was invited. Cinderella's stepsisters were thrilled. They spent hours choosing dresses and trying on shoes. Cinderella helped them get ready, brushing their hair and tying ribbons. When she asked if she could go too, her stepmother laughed. "You? Go to the ball? In those rags? Absolutely not." Cinderella was heartbroken. She ran to the garden and cried beneath the old oak tree. Just then, a warm light surrounded her. A kind voice said, "Why are you crying, my dear?" It was her fairy godmother. "You shall go to the ball," said the fairy godmother, waving her wand. In a flash, Cinderella's torn dress became a sparkling blue gown. Her worn shoes turned into glass slippers. A pumpkin turned into a golden carriage, and mice became white horses. But remember, the fairy godmother warned, the magic will only last until midnight. Cinderella thanked her and rushed to the palace. Everyone turned to look at the mysterious girl in the dazzling gown. The prince couldn't take his eyes off her. They danced the whole night. Cinderella laughed and felt like a princess. But as the clock struck 12, she remembered the fairy godmother's warning. "I must go," she cried, running down the grand staircase. In her hurry, she left behind one glass slipper. The prince searched the entire kingdom, trying the slipper on every girl. But no one's foot fit until he reached Cinderella's house. Her stepsisters tried to squeeze into the shoe, but it was no use. When Cinderella tried it on, it fit perfectly. She brought out the other slipper from her pocket, and everyone gasped. The prince smiled. "I found you." Soon after, they were married in a beautiful royal wedding. Cinderella forgave her stepfamily, but chose to live happily in the palace. And from that day forward, she was no longer just a girl in rags. She was queen of kindness and grace.